guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am so excited you found us. I am Lisa, and this is Creativity and Inspiration. Woo! Today, I'm excited about our video. We have something I've been wanting to work with, and I've just been super busy, but now today is the day. And this is the thing that I get a lot of questions on, and what is it? Bingo cards. What to do with bingo cards in your journals, your art journals, for collage, for mixed media. And did you know you can even use these just in your home or give them as gifts? So let's get started on this because there is a lot to cover, but it's a lot of fun. First, let's cover the different types of bingo cards. What I have in my hand currently are vintage bingo cards. They're actual cardboard and they came out of old bingo games. If you want this kind, you have to scour the antique malls, the thrift stores. You have to look at, places like eBay, just anywhere that you might find old games. And that's where these came from, or on Etsy, like I did. Now, these are thicker and they're huge. The journals that these will go into are going to be massive, right? So you might not want to put these in a journal. Let me tell you what you can do with them. Well, one, these could actually be covers for journals themselves. These are tall but thin, and these are kind of short and stocky. Let me see. Let's see what they measure. So this one is, if I could get the ruler right, this one is 4 by almost 7. So a 4 by 7 journal is a good size, so great cover size. This one is 4 by 6.5. Is it really 4? Yeah. So is this one really 4? No, of course not. Okay, let's do this again. 5 by 7. So perfect journal size, 5 by 7. And this one is 4 by 6.5. So journals, they're great for journals. They're cardboard. They're heavy. They would withstand being a cover. Great idea. Now, what if you don't want to use them for journal covers? What could you do with them? Well, one, I would suggest making copies of them. That way you have them forever, even if you end up using the cardboard one. This one's not as old, but it's still cardboard, and I did scan it. But let's go back to the original one. So what could you do with them if you don't want to do journal covers? Well, how about this idea? How about cutting a section out using the grid, cutting a section out and putting Grandma's photo in there. Grandma loved bingo. Put Grandma's picture in there. Use this as a mat and put it in a frame. Super cute idea. Looks amazing around the house because it's got that true vintage feel, and you're honoring one of probably the best people in your life. I know my grandmother was one of the best people. Great idea, right? Also, you could frame them if Grandma's still alive, still goes to bingo. Frame them and make a wall collage in frames out of them for one of her walls in her home. Or maybe Grandma's passed away and you want to remember her, or you want to give it a gift for maybe an aunt or an uncle or somebody like that. Put a card like this and get a shadow box with some bingo, the little wood things, the call numbers or the balls. Put a ball, put one of her dabbers in there, and if she had a favorite scarf or something, put all that in there. Also a great gift for her birthday. So there are 101 uses you can do with these. You know me. Okay. But what if you want to actually use them in a journal? These are too big. That's why I have this one. This one is more modern. Again, came out of a game, but you can order them on Etsy if somebody has them. This one is thinner. It is cardboard, but it is thinner. And what I did with this one was I scanned it. Okay? And I scanned it in different sizes. You can also buy kits on Etsy, journal kits, just paper, ephemera kits, and some of them have bingo cards that people have made or scanned and decorated to match the theme of whatever kit they're doing. That's also an option. But if you find your own bingo card at a thrift store, or you get off Etsy, or you find it in an antique mall, scan it in. That's what I did with these. This is full size, and then print them out at different sizes. This is full size. This is like at 75% of full size. This is 35% of full size. And this is 15% of full size. And there is something that you can do with each of these sizes. And these are the ones that we're going to work with, my scanned images. But remember, you can use these for a lot of things. So don't discount them just because they're kind of big and thick. Okay. So, I'm going to bring you in a little closer now, and I'm going to show you how to work with these that I've scanned. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the full-size one out first. Get my glasses. And for this, you have to make sure it will fit in your journal, because even though it's scanned, it's still large. And this one is about 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So that's a pretty big size. So the journal would need to be, gosh, maybe 6 by 8 for this to really go in it, which isn't a huge journal, so it could definitely fit in a journal that size. Now, because I scanned this and printed it out, it is on copy paper, so I might want to back it with some cardstock just to make it a little firmer, depending on how I'm going to use it. Okay, save my extra paper. So here is our full size cut out. So what can you do with this? Okay, well, the first thing that jumps to mind is this could be a page in a journal all by itself. So when you cut it out, you could leave some of this side to it so it can be sewn in. Then this would be just a small page inside a journal, which would be super cute. This would also be cute as a tip in or tip out, however you want to say it, on the page. Now, for those who don't know, let me see if I have a journal big enough to do this. Okay, this one should be okay. A tip in or a tip out is when you take something like our bingo card and you take your washi tape and a page of your journal and you attach it just along the edge, and then it tips in, out, and in. So that's a tip in, okay? But it's still connected to your page. So that's an idea. These make great tip ins, lots of room. You could put a pocket on the back. You could put a pocket on the front. You would still see it. You can decorate the center of this just like we always do with our base papers first. Put our base papers down the center like that. Okay, there's our base paper layer. But you can still see the bingo card. Then you could put a colored layer, which could be your fabric or your paper. I'm going to mix fabric. With this one, I'm going to mix up a little fabric and a little paper just to give it different textures and a different read. Okay, and I want to make sure I have enough fabric, but that it's not overwhelming my base pages, because, you know, we put the base there for a reason, okay? And then my bling on top could be a big pink button or something, and that is super cute, and that's our traditional way of altering stuff. So it works for a bingo card as well, and you can still tell what you're altering, okay? Now, we've all seen bingo cards done too, where they have buttons on the numbers or jewels or whatever. That's a great way too. But I've gotten a lot of comments from people going, that's kind of boring me. I'm tired of doing that. What can I do with my bingo card? Well, you can cut out a section and make this a frame for a picture in a journal. No problem. You could also, and I'm going to do it, cut out a section. Now you want to leave it whole so you can have the frame part. So I'm going to, okay. Okay. Oops. So I cut out a section. Woohoo! And you could make a shaker card. You could put in something like these flowers and make a shaker card with that. And if you do that, then maybe put some lace on the side. Okay? And then put your bling or your final, which could be a butterfly, up at the top. And look how cute that is. Cute idea for these bingo cards. Especially the ones that you scan and you can do multiple things with. If you wanted to use a littler bingo card, you could. And you could use things like sequins, too, in a shaker card. Or small beads like these. Okay. So that's a great idea. Then this piece, you could actually have tucked in at the top and leave it as like a little writing space or something like that. You can also use them. You can also use them to make a quick tag. Use the guides here. And then you can cut off the bottom or leave it, up to you. Poke a hole in it. Round your corners. Let's see, my corner rounder here. Poke a hole in it. Put some string and you're good to go. You have a tag. Also, with the letters, you could start words with the B, with the I, N, G, O. You could use those to start like be nice or be good or, you know, whatever you can think of. You can use every part of a bingo card. Something else you can do with these big ones is you can make a bag out of them, cut a back for your card, attach it with glue or tape, whatever you want to use, and then you have a little bag. It's super cute. Also, if you have one of these super cute little crimper machines, you can crimp the edges, the bottom, to make a cute little bag. So let me show you. I'm going to put it in. Let me bring you in a little closer. Okay, so you can crimp with this super little crimper machine I got, and you just, and it helps make like the bag bottom, you know? It's really cute. And then you just turn it back that way. And look, it has the cutest little crimp on the bottom, and you have a little neat bag. Something else you can do with these is punch holes in them with a hole punch, or those ones with shapes. You can also use die cuts and cut die cuts out. How fun would that be as well? So we'll do the whole flower thing in just a second. But let's go to our next size. I call this my medium size. This is 75% of the normal. And again, this can be used for the same things. Tip-ins, a page in a smaller journal. You could cut the center out of this and put a picture in it. Or you could make a shaker card out of this as well. All of these translate that way. So with the medium one, you can do something totally different. Think outside of the box when you're using things like this, because it helps you to come up with ideas. Okay, we're going to use this very busy piece of paper here. And I'm going to take my medium one. This one's 75% of the size. And I'm going to cut diagonally through one section of numbers. And you probably want to do it straighter than I did, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put one over here and one at the bottom of the page, like that. And then you could put something in the middle if you wanted to. Oops. You could put something in the middle if you wanted to add interest. You could put some fabric or some lace. You could put a butterfly, whatever you have going on, but it would read really cohesively because you split one bingo card in half, so your eye is going to read the whole bingo card, even though it's got something in the center. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that's something that would work with a smaller size bingo card. This one is 35% of the normal size. And this one is 15, so I'm working with the two smallest ones right now. Okay, let me get my... Okay, so say you have a bingo card that's pink or purple, or say you have the full size when you didn't cut it out, okay? You could paint it a color and then use the tiny ones as markers on your numbers for something different instead of buttons or also remember to think outside of the box when you have some things like this that are so small. Put a good coat of Mod Podge on them, poke a hole. They would make super cute earrings either size. This one would also make a really cute charm on a charm bracelet. So when you're working with something like a bingo card that you can alter, and especially that you can alter its size because you scan it in, don't just think art and journals, think your whole life and think outside the box. Could also make this a pocket on a pocket kind of one. You can use these for tabs on a journal page. You could use these for pulls on tags. These could decorate tags. So there's a lot of different things you can do with bingo cards if you scan them and adjust their size. Don't be afraid to scan something and adjust, play with the size, because that's what makes it so fun and so interesting. So let me show you these flowers because I really like how that looks with my butterfly, and I am thinking spring big time. So all you do is attach your flowers to the back, and you have a piece of cardstock that acts as the back that I'll cover this up with. So let me get a piece of cardstock that will cover this up. Alright, so I got a piece of cardstock, so before I do that, I'm going to measure and cut out a piece that fits this scanned bingo card with the center cut out perfectly. And you guys know, if you're new, I'll tell you, I don't measure accurately just because I'm not that person. But you are welcome to. Remember, my channel is just to give you ideas, inspiration. I want you to take it and make it your own. Okay, so we've got our back done. Before we attach our back, we're going to attach our flowers to our card so you see them like that. So I'm just going to attach them with a little bit of tape because this isn't going to be permanent, but I want to show you how to do it and what it would look like. Now, to make this permanent, you would use better tape because I'm just using Scotch tape, or you would use glue. Okay, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how it's gonna look. And you want to attach it on all four sides because you don't want there to be any gaps showing. Okay, so I have that attached inside my bingo card now. It's not going anywhere. Now I'm going to come with the back and attach it. Again, you can sew this on really pretty, do squiggly sewing around it so you'll see it all over the front. Or you can just glue it or tape it. Let me use a little double-sided tape on this one because I will just pull it off. Okay, and once you get it done, you just pull off the backing or you glue it, however you're going to attach yours. And then I'm just going to put it on the back. And you would do all four sides. And if you have any overhang, go back with your scissors and trim it off. Okay, so there we go. How cute. This would look amazing in a journal, or you could use it as a card, whatever you want to do. I would use this as a pocket or a tuck spot. Now, it's really super cute like this, but maybe you want to take it to the next level. Come in with some lace of some kind. Doesn't matter what kind you use. And glue it or tape it down, however you want to do it. You could also paint your bingo card. And then you come in with your bling, and this bling in this case is this unpainted wood butterfly. How simple to alter this bingo card. Such fun ways to do these bingo cards, and they're all going to look different. They're all going to be amazing. Remember, don't be afraid to cut them in half. Don't be afraid to blow them up big or shrink them down super small. You have a ton of options, and you can use these in a ton of ways. So guys, I hope you loved our altered bingo cards today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below. Do you or your grandma or somebody in your family play bingo or not? Or have you ever played? Take care. Have an amazing day. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell. We've got some more amazing videos coming. Plus, the mirrors are coming. They're coming. Hang in there. Plus, I will be doing a DIY in my bathroom. You don't want to miss out. Take care. See you next time.